Hello student, today we are going to discuss the chapter 5, that is data handling. Here I am discussing some topics of this chapter. So let's start. First section is pictograph. Before going to start pictograph, recall that data. Data, what is data? A collection of information is called data. So a pictograph is a way of showing data using images. Using images when the data represent is called pictograph. Example, apple sold, where here it is a pictograph of how much apple were sold at the local shop over 4 months. So here January 1 apple there, February 4th, March 2.5, and in April 2 apples represent in a pictograph. So here 4 months are there, and in right hand side number of apple represent. So in January 1 apple represents, so one picture of 1 apple represent 10 apples, and picture of half apple represent 5 apples. So in January 1 apple means 10 apples were sold. In February 4 apples there, so 40 apples sold. In March 2.5 means 2.5 means 20 plus 5, 25 apples were sold, and in April 20 apples were sold. So data represent in a picture is called pictograph. Next is bar graph. What is a bar graph? A bar graph can be defined as a chart or a graphical representation of data, quantities, or number of using bars or strips. The data can be represented on a chart or graphical representation of data using bars is called a bar graph. The data represented in a bar is called bar graph. Higher the bar, height of the bar is high, the data is the most. So bar graphs are usually to compare the contrast number, frequency, or the measurement of distinct categories of the data. Here it is the application of bar graph. So here I am taking an example. In x-axis favorite colors, and in y-axis numbers of students there. Okay, so in y-axis look at that, some sections of equal length, this is called class. This equal, the distance is equal or the size is same or uniform. So students favorite colors in taking x-axis and y-axis numbers of student, red color, blue, green, black or pink. So height of red color is more, so red is the favorite color and pink is the lowest, so pink is the least color, which favorite color. Next is double bar graph. A graph showing two sets of data simultaneously means a pair of data represent in a graph simultaneously. It is useful for the comparison of data. मतलब दो डाटा एक साथ एक ग्राफ में रिप्रेजेंट होगा तो उसको बोलेंगे हम डबल बार ग्राफ. ओके, a pair of data or a sets of data, two sets of data represent simultaneously is called double bar graph. Here it is the example in x-axis subjects and y-axis mark obtained by a student in 2005-6 session and 2006-7 session. Darkest part is the 2006-7 session and the white part is 2005-6 session. In max, two terms are there. So 2005-6 30 marks she got, and in 2006-7 60 marks. Similarly, in science, in 2005-6 50 marks she got, and 2006-7 55 marks. So that is double bar graph. Next is organizing data. First is raw data. What is raw data? In data available us in unorganized form is called raw data. Those data which are in unorganized, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड जो डाटा नहीं होगा उसको बोलेंगे हम रॉ डाटा. एग्जाम्पल, ए ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स वेर आस्क्ड फॉर देयर फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट्स. द रिजल्ट्स वेर लिस्टेड बिलो. आर्ट्स, मैथमेटिक्स, साइंस, इंग्लिश, मैथमेटिक्स. दिस आर द रैंडमली collection of subject which is asked to student as favorite subjects. So first column favorite subject arts, mathematics, science and English. Number of students, that is called frequency. Art, like 7 number of students, so frequency is here 7. Similarly mathematics 5. Okay, that represent on telemarks. You know telemarks, 4 horizontal line, 1 slant line. 7 means 5 plus 2, 7. Mathematics as 5, so 1 2 3 4 and 1 slant line. Science is frequency is 6, we can represent like this. And in English 4 number of students, so 4 vertical lines. Next is grouping data. Consider the following marks out of 50 obtained in mathematics by 60 students of class 8. These are the marks of 60 students out of 50 marks. 21, 10, 30, 22 and etc. We have to group this data in frequency distribution table. These are the raw data. First we can rearrange in this data in a group. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. We can rearrange this data. This is called class interval. So 10 to 20 is a class interval. So 10 is the lower class limit and 20 is the upper class limit. Okay, we can take 10 to 20 is a class interval. Then width or size of the class interval is difference between upper class limit minus lower class limit. Upper class limit minus lower class limit is the size of the class interval or width of the class interval. This is the class interval 0 and 10. So size is 10 minus 0. Upper class limit minus lower class limit. 10 minus 0 is 10. Similarly 20 minus 10 is 10. So size of the class interval is here 10. 0 to 10, for groups 0 to 10, frequency is 2 because in this data only 5 and 7 are there. So frequency is 2. One thing, keep it in mind that the common observation will belong to the high classes, not considered. So 10 is here, not considered. Similarly 10 and 20 class interval. In this class interval, the frequency is 10, 10, 12, 15, 18, 19, 18, 16, 10. These are the class interval. We don't count 20 in this class interval. Okay. Similarly, 20 to 30 class interval. In this class interval, we don't count 30. Okay, we can exclude 30. 30 को हम यहाँ काउंट नहीं करेंगे. सो 21 से 20 से 29 तक जो नंबर्स है इसमें हम काउंट करेंगे, मतलब 21, 22, 25 these are. Next is histogram. What is histogram? This is an example. This is as similar as bar graph. In histogram, one more difference, there is no gap between two bars. Okay, these are called histogram. And the jagged line you will use in histogram, that if the information we don't have. So in this example, for 0 to 5 years of age, in x-axis age are there. So 0 to 5 years of age, there are no children, so we can use jagged line here. Okay, so 0 to 5 years of age, no children are there. 6 to 7 age, 75 numbers of children there, and 7 to 8, 40 children are there. But 0 to 5 age, no children, so we can use jagged line or broken line. Okay, these are some topics of this chapter. Okay, thank you.